of this session. So welcome everyone. Let me adjust this touch. This is better. Welcome, and I want to let you know that I am up at my cottage today, and there's an odd chance that we may have a connection issue. It normally doesn't happen, but if it does happen, please try to log back in, be patient with me. We shouldn't have a problem, just in case we do, okay? You can log back in. So we're now going to begin sitting up nice and tall, allowing all the attention to arrive here in this moment. Beginning to bring your attention inside. And with an upright spine, we close the eyes. And we tune in to how we're feeling right now, physically, mentally, energetically. Today, the practice will be around Visuddha Chakra, the throat chakra, our center for communication, both the communication that we have with ourselves and also the communication that we have with others. Key to any healthy relationship is good communication. So we're going to explore a little bit about how we talk to ourselves. And this chakra, Visuddha, at the throat, it signifies, in English, it translates as purification. So we don't say everything that we think, of course. There's a great ability at the throat center to decide what's actually coming out of our mouth based on deep wisdom, deep knowledge, so that when we do say something, we do it kindly, we do it respectfully, in a way that is clear, that we feel that we're actually expressing our truth. Truth is a big word for this chakra. And the shadow aspect of this chakra is actually lies. So when we're lying to cover up some kind of truth, doesn't matter how big of a lie that is, it's a shadow aspect that we have to work with because we don't have to do that. So we'll begin to purify this chakra by breathing in an Ujjai breath. Very simple, victorious breath. Continue to sit tall, tone in your lower abdominals, lengthen crown upwards, soften the shoulders down, and join the tips of your thumbs and index fingers lightly together. The palms can face down for more grounding. As you bring your attention to your throat, we're going to gently contract the back of the throat so that when you breathe in and out slowly, there's sound that you can hear at the back of the throat. It's like an oceanic sound that is healing, that is purifying, that is also heating for our system. We saw at the third chakra, Manipura chakra, that the fire element is very purifying. So this is what we're doing now at the throat. We're purifying the throat center by breathing in Ujjai. So the sound is not very loud, but you can hear at the back of the throat an oceanic sound when you contract the back of the throat just slightly. Keep your chin gently into the chest so the back of your neck is long. And breathe in and out through the nose. I am going to exaggerate the sound so you perhaps can hear on your end and get inspired by it, so you know how your breath will sound like, sort of. Begin by inhaling fully. Contract the back of the throat. Breathe in with the back of the throat also contracted, so you continue to hear that sound at the back of the throat. And exhale, purifying, hearing that oceanic sound at the back of the throat. It's subtle, it's not a forceful breath, and it will help calm the mind as well as you bring all your attention inside, focusing on the sound, vibration. Vibration is the element of the fifth chakra, Visuddha Chakra. So experience the vibrations of the sound at the back of the throat as you continue to breathe in and out slowly in Ujjai Pranayama. And this is a pranayama that can be sustained throughout the whole practice if you wish. We will explore a different pranayama now, and then you can go back to Ujjayi when we start movement. The next pranayama is Brahmari Pranayama, also very purifying for our system, for the mind. Brahmari translates as the buzzing bee breath. So we're going to make the sound of a buzzing bee. It may help to close the ear channels. So just place a finger on your earlobes and press gently. Relax your shoulders. Inhale fully. And then make the sound of a bee as you exhale. Inhale, lift your chin just a touch, opening the front of the throat. And then hum as you exhale, bringing the chin into chest. Inhale, lift your chin, keeping the back of your neck long. Exhale with the mouth closed, humming, chin down. Keep your chest lifted. Inhale, lift your chin, keep the shoulders down and the neck long. Hum, exhale. Chin into chest, back of the neck long. Again, inhale, lift your chin, keep the shoulders down, open the throat center. 2 more rounds, lifting the chin, keeping the shoulders low, belly jaw drawing in. It's a very long exhale, last round. Inhale to lift your chin, keep your chest lifted the whole time. And then come to a neutral cervical spine, chin parallel to floor. Bring your fingertips to the floor by the hips. As you inhale, lift your right arm up high. Walk your left fingers away as you exhale. Stay here in the side bend. Hold the back of your head so your neck muscles can relax. Soften the shoulders. The right hip stays down. The low ribs stay contained. Breathe into the right side of your rib cage, more space. Stay here. The jaw is soft. Exhale completely. Come to center as you breathe in. Lift your right arm up and lower your hand to the floor as you exhale. Left side, breathe in, lift your arm up. Walk your right fingers away as you side bend. Hold the back of your head close to your right ear. Soften the shoulders. As you support your head, the neck and shoulder muscles can relax more. Breathing into the left side of your rib cage. All the attention inside. Relax your tongue. We'll return to center with the inhalation. Lift the left arm up and lower the hand with the exhalation. Interlace your hands behind your hips. Extend the arms back and lift your chest, keeping your chin slightly down. So the back of the neck stays long. The shoulder blades are close to each other. The legs are relaxed, stable foundation. And now we're taking the hands over to the left side of the waist, still interlacing. Point your left elbow back, take a deep breath in. Tilt your head towards the right. Not forcing, just very gently opening the left side of your neck. The chest is lifted. The left elbow keeps pointing back. We'll take one more breath here. Stay as you exhale, softening through the left side of your neck. And then bring your chin towards the right collarbone, just very slightly, as if you're gazing down towards the right side of your chest. So the stretch moves towards the back of the neck, still on the left side. Releasing tension from the neck, shoulders. Chin comes towards the center of the chest now, and we extend the arms back. We change the clasp of the hands, so the opposite thumb is on the outside. Take a breath in center. And exhale your hands to the right side of your waist. Point the right elbow back. Take a deep breath in. Tilt your head towards the left shoulder, keeping the right shoulder down. And breathing space into the right side of your neck without forcing anything. The neck is so sensitive. We never want to overstretch. It's not an intense sensation. It's all very subtle around the neck. As we move upwards in the chakra system, the practices are more and more subtle. Keep pointing that right elbow back and bring your chin towards the left collarbone. Keep lifting your chest. Releasing tension from around the neck and shoulders. Any blockages from Visuddha Chakra, breathe it out. And bring your chin towards the center of the chest and extend your arms back again. Take a deep breath in. Release your hands and join them together in front of the heart. So here we'll chant the bija mantra, the sound that awakens the energy, the potential to purify this throat chakra. Keep your eyes closed. And the bija mantra is Ham, H-A-M. We're going to chant it 9 times, purifying the throat center. Inhale. Hum, 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 hum. Notice the sound dissolving into silence. As Rumi says, listen to silence. It has so much to say. Interlace your fingers, press your palms up, arms extend by the head, take a deep breath in. Bend the elbows sideways as you breathe out. Again, extension of the arms, keeping the shoulders low. Bend the elbows as you exhale. Inhale the arms up once again, last time. Exhale, open your arms and touch the floor. Inhale, circle the arms, prana, into your system. And bring all that Shakti into your heart as you exhale. Let's create an intention collectively to purify Visuddha Chakra so that we can Communicate in the best possible way, in a way that is kind, compassionate, respectfully, in a way that we feel understood by others. And also, this chakra, when in balance, helps us listen with an open heart, listen without agendas, listen with the intention to understand what is being communicated, to understand the other person. Communication is a two-way street. With that intention in the heart and in the mind, let's chant Om, inhale. Om. Come into a child's pose, please, onto your hands and knees. Sit back onto the heels. In child's pose, your arms can be by the head or by the body. Let the back muscles lengthen as you continue to explore throat center. Just bringing your attention there. Good morning, Patrick. Keep breathing. Perhaps you switch into Ujjayi breathing now. Maria, you made it. Good morning. Good morning, Alex. Good morning, Lou. Zainab, good morning. Welcome, everyone. Extending your fingers wide, arms by the head now. Extend your elbows. Come forward onto your hands and knees. Curl the toes for downward facing dog, hips up and bend one knee at a time and move the hips side to side. Stretch out the body, extending that ability to purify from the throat chakra into your whole body, your whole system, purifying all levels of our being, not only physical, but also the more subtle, nuanced layers of our being. As you pause in center, move your chest a little closer to your thighs. Keep the neck long, the head down. Unclench your jaw. Maybe stick your tongue out, make movements with your tongue. Any sound you want to make, go ahead and do it. Tone in your lower abdominals and inhale, glide forward into plank. Hold yourself in plank. You can always bring your knees to floor if you like. Press inner heels back, chest forward. Keep your fingers spread wide. Stay strong as you inhale. Exhale, bring your knees to the floor and hands underneath the shoulders, knees under hips, tabletop. Lift your chest as you breathe in, shoulders soften down. Contract the belly as you breathe out, round your spine, stretching the back of your neck. Lift your chest as you inhale, opening the front of the throat. Exhale, Ujjayi, rounding your back, stretching the upper back. Keep going, following your own rhythm. Your own rhythm. I invite you to close your eyes here and really go inwards. Yes, we'll be moving through some flow now, but the attention is still inside. The intention to purify is going to be held throughout the entire practice. As we get to know ourselves in the practice of yoga, we are more empowered to communicate our truth. As we know ourselves better, we can say what we mean what we say. After the next round, as you finish exhaling completely, come to a neutral spine, just a flat back, and extend your right leg parallel to floor with the toes pointing down. Flex that right foot, left arm by the head, thumb pointing up. Maintain the shoulders away from ears, the hips equally high. And you can continue breathing in Ujjai if you like, contracting the back of your throat. And this is not forceful. It's a subtle oceanic sound, healing, calming, purifying. Take one more breath here. And lower down, hand and knee. Extend your left leg back, flexing the foot, toes pointing down, right arm by the head with the thumb pointing out. We stay strong, steady, cultivating stiram, stability, foundation for us to find sukham, a sense of ease and comfort in this moment. Take one more breath. And lower down, hand and knee. Separate your knees a little wider than your hips now. We're twisting. Inhale, the right arm reaches out. Look up at the right hand. Open your chest. Bring your right hand back down to the floor as you exhale. Left side, open the arm out. Look up at the left hand. Neck is long. Lower the hand as you exhale. Keep going. Right arm. Inhale, open wide. Hand to floor. Exhale. Left. Inhale. Throat center open. Exhale down. Once again, right arm wide up. Bring it down on the exhale. Left, inhale wide, long. Exhale, bring it down. Little different this time. Right arm opens once again, out and up. And now take your right hand down under the left arm and reach far away. So your head and your shoulder, right shoulder, are down on the floor. You're gazing left. Position your left elbow to a 90-degree angle pointing upward. So your arm is bending to 90 degrees. You could make a fist with the left hand if you want to give your wrist a break. Pressing into the left hand, move the shoulders further back away from ears. Try keeping your hips right between your knees. There's a nice stretch for the right shoulder, a twist for the neck. Maybe you also feel a nice release for your lower back. Keep breathing here consciously, continuing to purifying all the nadis, all the little rivers of energy in our system, especially the throat center today, Visuddha Chakra. To come back up, press into your left hand and come onto all fours. 2 rounds of cat and cow to neutralize the spine. Lift your chest as you breathe in, shoulders low, chin up. Exhale, contract the belly, round your back, chin towards chest, upper back broad. Lift your chest, unrushed, open the heart center, throat center as well. Exhale, contract, stretching the back of your neck. Pause in neutral, and now the left arm opens wide up. We'll take this hand down under the right arm, reach far away, bringing your head and your left shoulder to the floor. Right arm bends to 90 degrees. The wrist is right underneath the elbow. We press into the right hand, perhaps in a fist, and move the shoulders away from ears. Notice if the hips are falling over to one side. Can you bring them right between the knees? And stay here. It's a great practice to do before the holidays, whether we're gathering in person with friends or family, or perhaps virtually. Having the ability to communicate kindly, patiently, clearly, to say our truth is so important, empowering, and healing. Even when others can't do it, we can be the example and inspire that healthy way of communicating. To come out of this, press into your right hand, come back onto all fours. And this time, walk your hands for ahead of the shoulders, a couple inches. Curl the toes for downward dog. Go back, downward dog. Keep your neck long. And then walk your hands back towards your feet. So you're in a standing forward bend at the end of the mat. Hold on to your elbows or forearms. Lift the shoulders away from ears. Top of the head is down. Spread your toes wide. Get anchored. Anchored so you can decide if you want to sway, and do it freely from a stable foundation. Keep your facial expression neutral. You're giving yourself a little facelift here. Take advantage of that, a natural facelift. Unclench jaw, relax the whole mouth. Pause in center, release your hands down. Walking back forward into a plank pose. We're lowering to the belly. Move your chest forward, lower down, elbows towards the waist on your way down. Lift up your chest, tops of the feet on the floor, open heart in a little cobra, elbows into the waist. Lift your hands off the floor. Press the tops of the feet down. Don't let the toes point outwards. They're pointing straight back, strengthening back muscles. Pubic bone into the floor. Take one more breath here, opening, freeing up the throat center. Lower your forehead down, hands close to low ribs. Push up into knees or plank. Downward facing dog all the way back. Inhale, lift your heels high up. Exhale, bend your knees, look ahead between your hands and step or hop. Flatten the back, inhale, chest forward. Fold over legs, exhale, bend your knees. Roll up the spine, circle around, inhale, reach up high. Exhale into the heart, namaskar. Stay for a moment. We're chanting the Gayatri Mantra, a prayer for illumination as we begin sun salutations. You can hum along, chant along, or just feel the vibrations of the chant. Inhale. Om Bhuvah Svaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasmahi Diyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om peace, peace, peace. Let the vibration settle into your system. Vibrations for purification, for illumination. May we know truth. And as we practice Surya Namaskar now, sun salutations, we're going to exhale, chanting the sound of Om. Every time we exhale, we'll chant Om. It's a long one, okay? Here we go. Circle the arms, inhale, lift up overhead. Chanting Om, we exhale. Om. Look ahead, inhale, open your chest. Chaturanga. Om. Lift your chest, inhale, open the heart, upward dog or cobra. Downward dog. Om. Stay for an extra breath, inhale fully. Chanting Om on the exhale. Om. Lift your heels, breathe in. Breathe out, bend the knees, chant Om. Inhale, step or hop forward, flat back. Fold over legs. Om. Bend the knees and roll up the spine. Circle the arms. Inhale, lift high. Bring it to the heart. Om. Two more. Inhale, circle the arms. Lift up, a big sun all around. Fold. Om. Look ahead. Inhale, long neck. Chaturanga, hands down, step or hop. Om. Lift your chest, inhale, open throat. Downward dog. Om. Stay as you inhale, infusing your body with vitality. Om. Lift your heels as you breathe in, bending the knees. Om. Step or hop forward, inhale, flatten the back. Fold down. Om. Bend the knees to roll up, circle around, inhale, reach high to the heart. Om. Last one, inhale, circle, feel the vibrations of the sound, let them purify. Exhale, bow. Om. Look ahead as you breathe in. Step or hop back, bending the elbows. Breathe out. Om. Lift your chest, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Om. Stay and feel the heat of purification. Om. Lift your heels, breathe in. Bend the knees. Om. Step or hop forward. Ardha Uttanasana. Inhale. Fold Uttanasana. Om. Bend the knees. Roll up. Inhale. Urdhva Hastasana. Bring it to the heart. Om. Woo. Stay as you breathe in. Hard to do this practice and talk at the same time. Stay as you exhale. Inhale, lift from the heart, reach up. Tone in your belly, engage your core. Reach your arms forward by the head, hinging at the hips. Fold, Uttanasana. Step your right foot back. Keep your knee off the floor. Stay on the ball of the foot. Raise your arms by the head. Warrior lunge. Soften the shoulders. Bend your right elbow, tuck it in. Gomukha arm. The arm of cow face, cow head. You could reach your left arm out, thumb pointing down if you like to bind. Interlace your fingers behind the upper back. Wherever you are, send your head back into your right arm. Keep both shoulders away from ears. Notice your low back. If you feel like it's jamming, you can bend the back knee a touch. Find more space in the low back, engage your core, and perhaps re-straighten the right leg. Keep the right heel in line with your toes. Feel the heat that you're building through sound, through movement, through conscious breathing, purifying yourself, purifying your ability to express yourself. This is also a chakra for creativity. How we express ourselves in the world, how we communicate what's inside to the external world. Lift your right arm up, left hand to hip. Reach your right arm forward, bringing your hand to floor, a fist if you like. Twist, look over the left shoulder, left arm can extend up. Rotate the shoulder heads back. Maintain the waist long on that left side. You can always walk your left foot out if you wish, but keep your knee over ankle for this variation and take one more breath into the throat. Exhale, lower your left hand down and walk your hands to the right edge of your mat. Bring your feet parallel, your legs straight. Fold between your legs, release the top of the head down. And here, let's interlace hands behind the hips, extending the arms up and overhead. Let the shoulders roll forward. Breathing in Ujjai with a slight contraction of the back of the throat. So you're narrowing the air flow in the back of the throat. And that will help to extend the breath and calm the mind. Pranayama. The way to control the breath, to manipulate the breath to affect the mind, calming down, purifying. With the next inhalation, reach your chest forward halfway up or your fingertips to floor. Go back into a lunge at the front of the mat, bending the same left knee. Step into plank, inhale. Bring both knees to floor and sit back into child's pose as you exhale. Stand up on your knees, rolling yourself up. Stand on your knees. Rotate your shoulders up, back, and down. Take your hands to the top of your hips with your thumbs touching the dimples of your pelvis, your SI joints. Draw the elbows close together. Send your pubic bone forward. Lift your chest up. Shoulders stay low. Elbows close to each other, opening the throat. Lift your chin just a touch. A very mild version of camel. We may go deeper in the next trials of this pose, the next attempts of this pose. Ustrasana. Take one more breath. Pubic bone forward, chest up, open throat. And on the exhale, we round the back to sit onto the heels in Vajrasana. Chin into chest, round a little bit. Relax your neck and shoulders. And then can you take your hands to the floor, slide them forward, go into a child's pose. Inhale, come forward onto your hands and knees. Exhale, lower halfway or all the way to the floor. Modify chaturanga on the knees, open chest. Breathe in, lift your heart. Downward dog, breathe out all the way back. Lift up your heels as you breathe in. Bend your knees as you breathe out. Look forward and step or hop. Flatten the back, inhale. Bend both knees, exhale, fold. Reach your arms by the head, passing through Utkatasana. Extend your legs and lift your chest in a mild back bend. Lower your arms, come into neutral Tadasana. Other side, lift your arms forward and up. Tone in your navel. With control, hinge at the hips, arms by the head the whole time, fold. Step your left foot back into a lunge. Keep your heel off the floor, knee up. Raise your arms. Stabilize. Bend your left elbow, tuck it in. The arms of Gomukhasana. If you like to bind, right arm reaches out, thumb points down, interlace behind the upper back. The hip bones are leveled. Right outer hip is down. Remember to lengthen the lower back. You can always try bending the back knee a touch, either keeping that knee bent or re-straightening the leg. Find a containment in your core. Don't let the low ribs pop out. Send your head back into the left arm and stay here within the heat of tapas, of discipline, of commitment. Commitment to purify, to refine our ability to communicate. Let's bring the right hand to hip, left arm extends up. Reach forward, hand to floor, fist with the left hand. Look over the right shoulder, right arm extends up, shoulder heads back. Adjust your front foot as needed. Maybe you need more room to twist. You can walk it out a bit. Keep lengthening through the waist. As you bend the front knee, the right outer hip is back. One more breath here, open heart. Coming out of the twist, right hand to floor. Walk your hands over to the left edge of your mat, feet parallel, wide V with the legs, fold between your legs, release your head. So here you can either interlace your hands behind your hips once again, or you can start preparing for a headstand if you like, a tripod. And that means that you would line up the heels of your hands with the heels of your feet. You can separate your feet wider so the top of your head touches the floor. We keep the neck long in whatever variation of the arms we're doing. And if you like to bring weight onto your head, and if you feel safe, if you've done that before with the teacher in person, perhaps you can now bring weight onto your hands and your head and let your legs float up. This is totally optional. Keep the neck long wherever you are and try Ujjayi breathing, contracting the back of the throat. Keep your face relaxed, smoothly breathing wherever you are. And we'll come back down, the legs wide, lower if you're up. Reach your chest forward. Everybody, reach the chest forward and then fold once again. Release the head down. Inhale, reach your chest forward once again, all together. Walk to the front of the mat, bending that same right knee into lunge. Step back into a plank. Deep inhale. Lower both knees. Sit back into child's pose as you exhale and stay in Balasana. Inhale into your throat. And stay. Exhale fully. Come up onto your knees. Stand up on the knees. Rotate your shoulders up, back and down. Bring your hands to your pelvis. Thumbs into the dimples of the pelvis. Elbows into each other. Lift the chest. Keep the back of the neck long. Only lift your chin if it feels okay on your neck, if it feels appropriate. You may want to curl the toes under and perhaps bring either one hand only to the heel and the other arm extending by the head, or both hands to the heels. Don't lean onto the hands, use your core strength, pubic bone forward, chest up. Keep the back of the neck long wherever you are, purifying the throat center in the camel pose, Ustrasana. Let's take one more breath. Core is active wherever you are. Don't strain your neck. And if you are in Ustrasana, to come out, engage your core, use a little bit of momentum to bring your hands onto the hips and lift yourself back upright. Uncurl the toes, everybody. Sit back onto the heels and slouch just to release tension from the upper back and the neck. Let your chin come into chest, relax the neck, the shoulders, breathe in more space, and stay as you exhale. Slide your hands forward, coming into a child's pose, Balasana. Stay here, inhale into your back. And stay as you exhale fully. Come forward onto your hands and knees. Bend the elbows, modify Chaturanga. Exhale, lower with your knees on the floor. Lift your chest, shoulders back and down, navel in. Downward dog, breathe out. Stay here as you breathe in. Ujjayi, exhale, purifying the throat. Lift up your heels as you breathe in. Bend the knees as you breathe out. Look ahead, step or hop. Flat back, inhale. Fold over legs, bend your knees as you exhale. Reach your arms forward, come all the way up. Lift your chest, arc your spine. Exhale, lower the arms by the body. We're coming to the floor. This class flew by. Inhale, lift your arms. Reach forward with control. Fold over your legs. Reach your chest forward. Inhale, long spine, shoulders back. Bend your knees and sit on the floor as you exhale. Extend your arms forward the legs forward first. If you have blocks that you like to use, have them close by so you don't have to get up again. Point your feet, reach your arms forward, shoulder height, palms face each other, lift your chest, inhale into the heart and throat. Exhale, contract the belly, round your spine and come down slowly. Keep your big toes together, inner rotation in your legs as you come to lying on the floor. Hug in your knees, relax your back. Check in, notice where you're at, the quality of your presence. You may notice that I'm saying, bringing your attention to opening the throat and the heart, because the best kind of communication is the one that comes from an open heart. An open heart always. And the chakras are developed in a very perfect way, right? We build on the foundation, the more gross energies, the more mundane, into the more refined, so that we have the ability to speak in that kind, respectful, self-affirming way when we reach the throat center, because we've already worked in the other chakras. Bring your feet to the floor. Preparing for bridge, arms by the body, feet parallel, hip distance. Take a deep breath into your belly. Contract the belly as you exhale. Send the low back into the floor. Then lift your hips up. Walk your shoulders close together, either turning your palms up or interlacing your hands. Imagine you're squeezing a block between your thighs. If you've got a block and you want to physically place it at the top of your thighs, you can also do that. Engaging inner legs as you squeeze imaginary or the actual block. Lift the pubic bone higher, move your knees towards the front of the mat. Lift your hips even higher and bring your chest towards your chin. Stimulating the neck in this bridge. Perhaps you're still cultivating Ujjayi breathing, purifying channels of energy in our system, purifying our communication skills. Squeeze the block and take one more breath. Lift the hips, lift the chest. Separating the hands and the shoulders, lower the upper back down first, the hips down last. Block aside, knees can fall inward. Take a moment here. Reach your arms up, shoulder height, high towards the sky. They're in line with the shoulders, but they're reaching up. Crossing the right arm over left, the upper arms cross for Garuda. Bend the elbows, eagle arms, touch your palms. If you're touching your palms, you can let your left thumb rest in your forehead, at the center of the forehead. If touching the palms is not a possibility today, you can just bring your hands to your shoulders. Keep your chin slightly into chest. Maintain your shoulders low. Breathe into the shoulders. In ego pose, Garudasana arms. And then release the arms of ego to reach up skyward again, in line with the shoulders. Cross the left arm over, the upper arms cross. We bend the elbows for the other side of Garudasana. Here, if the palms are touching, you can rest the outside of the right thumb at the center of the forehead. Inviting that ego vision, that clarity in seeing truth. As we see truth, as we know our truth, we can better communicate. We can better express ourselves. We're more compassionate towards others as we see where they're coming from. We see different perspectives. Releasing the arms of ego, reach them up once again, skyward, and then lower your arms down by the body. One of our last asanas, shoulder stand. If you don't want to move into shoulder stand, you can simply have your legs up into a Viparita Karani formation against the wall or just on the mat. Have a block under your hips if you wish. Or if you're ready for shoulder stand, you lift your feet overhead into Halasana, lift your hips high up. Do not turn your head to the sides, walk your shoulders close together. Support your back with your hands, the thumbs are pointing up. Bring your elbows very close together. And if it feels appropriate to keep moving into the next stage, you can lift your feet up, legs up towards the sky for shoulder stand. And I repeat, don't turn your head sideways. We have a lot of weight and pressure on the shoulders and neck now. So we gotta be mindful of neck movements. You can come out anytime. And we can all bring the attention to the center of the throat, contracting the back of the throat in Ujjayi breathing. Let yourself listen deeply to yourself. Feel the vibrations that are purifying your throat center now. Visuddha Chakra, center for purification. Purifies our communication with ourselves, with others, by inviting deep wisdom, wisdom of discernment, wisdom to know what is worth coming out of our mouth. Silence is beautiful, and it is said that we should only speak if our words are even more beautiful than silence. Keep an inner rotation in your legs. Don't overdo. You can always come out of a posture if it feels like it's time to come out. Let's take one more breath here in Sarvangasana together, if you are still in the pose. And then Halasana, bringing the feet overhead. Take your time wherever you are. Arms can come down by the body, and we can slowly lower the hips. So we'll all meet with the hips on the floor, and we'll hug the knees into chest. So no aggravation of the neck muscles with bringing the legs down to the floor. We just hug the knees in today. And now if you like to support the curve of your neck, you can have a blanket under your head or a pillow. Bring your feet to the floor as wide as your mat. Open the arms out, shoulder height with the palms facing up. You can also choose cactus arms. Adjust the shoulder blades down the back. Neck is long. Take a breath in center. On the exhale, turn your knees to the right and your head to the left. Come to center as you breathe in. Breathe out, knees to the left, head to the right. Inhale up. Twist, exhale, knees right, head left. Inhale up. Exhale, knees left, head right. Inhale once again, up. Twist as you exhale. Inhale, center. Exhale, finish with the knees left, head right. Inhale, center. Bring your knees into your armpits, happy baby, soles up. Grab the outer edges of the feet. Press gently down on your feet, knees closer to floor, hips grounded, pelvis heavy. Feel free to rock around or stay still. Neutral facial expression. Pause in center. Lower your feet down, hip distance apart. Let's do another twist, a hip opener as well. So hug the right knee in. No, we didn't do a lot of hip stuff today. Extend your left leg down on the floor. Reach your right arm to the right. Draw this knee across the body towards the left. Keep your right hip down away from shoulder as you tilt your head right. Breathe into any tight spots. Invite in more space, more freedom. You can continue with Ujjayi breathing here, but remember to not force it. Let it be a soothing sound for the mind to calm down as the body purifies. An oceanic sound. Immersing yourself in sound, vibration, the element of Visuddha Chakra. Everything has a vibration. And the more aware we are, the more refined our ability to perceive sounds and vibrations. Let's bring that right knee back up, hug it into chest. Left knee comes up, right foot to floor, extend the leg down. Left arm reaches out. We guide this knee across the body towards the right now, turning the head left. Keep the outer left hip down, away from shoulder. Relax your shoulders. Listen to the sound of the ocean at the back of your throat. Let it be easy. Let it be soothing. Let it help purify your whole being. Go deep. Immerse yourself into the sound, vibration. Keep your eyes relaxed, your mouth completely relaxed. It's just the back of the throat that is gently contracting. We're almost done, moving into our final relaxation. You can slowly bring this left knee back up, hug it into chest. Draw the right knee up as well. Both knees are up. Keep the knees together, hands on kneecaps. Move knees forward, away from chest. Notice the extra pressure onto the sacral area. And if you wish, you can move your knees together side to side. Let this be more of a sacral massage rather than a back massage. And when you feel ready for Shavasana, lower your feet. Get comfortable, prop yourself in the way you like, perhaps a pillow or bolster under your knees, eye pillow for the eyes to induce a sense of relaxation. Adjust shoulder blades down the back, palms facing up, back of neck long. Notice your body resting on the floor. Commit to being still and quiet. We will practice the art of deep listening. There is a beautiful book by Thich Nhat Hanh, The Art of Communication, where he emphasizes the importance of deep listening. Deep listening means that we're listening with the sole intention to understand. So we're observing the body resting quietly, surrendering any effort, any need to change anything, being with what is. Feel your feet relaxed, all your toes, ankles, knees and hips, both legs relax. Your belly, your rib cage, your chest, the whole back relaxes. The shoulders, the elbows and the wrists, both arms, both hands relax. All the fingers, the throat, the neck relax. Chin, lips, tongue, jaw, cheeks, ears, temples and eyes, forehead, top of head, back of head, brain. The entire head, the entire body are at ease, resting in stillness, completely relaxed. As you continue to relax with each exhalation, you might notice vibration, tingling. Just observe. Not needing to react to what you encounter, just witnessing. Keep resting. If you can stay with me for 5 extra minutes, please stay resting. If you need to wrap up the practice on time, you can gently wake up your body. We're going 5 minutes over today. Keep listening deeply. Listening to silence, inner silence. The silence that is always there underneath all the chatter of the mind. Silence which is healing, nourishing, grounding, peace-inducing. Silence that reflects truth. At the core of our being, deep silence. Silence you would encounter deep in the ocean. What is the vibration? What is the frequency of the vibration? Will now very slowly come out of this resting pose by gently moving the feet and the hands, stretching out without disconnect from inner silence. Hugging in the knees. Take your time, rolling over to one side into a fetal position. In a tall spine. Maintain your eyes closed, attention inside. Continue to observe the silence within, silence that is always there, just like the blue sky. Even though clouds come and go, the blue sky is always there. So Just for a moment to close, we'll visualize a clear blue sky. Blue, which is the color of Visuddha Chakra, the color associated with this chakra that stimulates its harmonious frequency. A turquoise blue at the throat. Visualize a point of turquoise blue at the throat. The same blue of a clear blue sky. Join your hands together in gratitude for this practice that helps us continue to understand ourselves, to purify, to come back to a place of center, a place where we can be at ease with an open heart, to communicate effectively, compassionately, patiently, kindly. We'll close by chanting the sound of Om, deep breath in. Om. Namaste. Thank you, all of you, for joining today's class. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you really feel your ability to communicate at your best today. Happy holidays if I don't see you before Christmas. And I'll be here next week. We'll continue with the final 2 chakras in this journey, Agnya Chakra, Sahasrara Chakra. So thank you again. I will open the mic if anybody wants to say something. Feel free to go. I know I got stuff to do. And also my apologies for going over today. This class really went quickly.
Thank you, Carol. Have a good day.
You're welcome, Lou. You too, darling.
Thank you,
Carolina.
Zeynep, thank you for being here.
For extending the class, actually. Happy holidays.
Thank you. You too, darling. Happy holidays. Maria, I'm glad you could make it.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, Carolina.
Thank you, Patrick. Nice to see you. Happy holidays.
Yes, you too. Have a lovely holiday.
You too.
Okay, bye now.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Carolina.
You're welcome, Karine. Happy holidays to you.
A happy holiday to you as well. Enjoy Jake. He's going to be so excited.
He is loving this season. It's his favorite, I think. Starting to become my favorite. It's funny, how your kids influence you, and
Great. We'll see you next week.
See you next week.
Bye.
Bye-bye.